Hey, how's it going, you guys? It's petplatypus here with my friend Austin.
Hello.
And we're going to be reviewing the Avengers Age of Ultron, which just came out today. We saw it a little bit early last night, and this movie was fucking amazing.
Amazing.
So the basic plot of the film is, most people already know the basic thing, is Avengers versus Ultron, but we also get, you know, some of the Avengers, not to go into any spoilers, but we get to see a lot more, like, because the first movie was like, okay, these guys have to come together, and they kind of clash personalities. Now it's kind of about breaking them apart and kind of seeing their, not their bad sides, their flaws.
Yeah.
The things that kind of haunt them. That gets touched on in this movie as well. And yeah, Ultron is an artificial intelligence creation by Tony Stark, obviously for good, to be, you know, like a protection against alien threats, like what happened in the first Avengers movie. But obviously it goes wrong. So that's pretty much how it goes. I guess for, I mean, the simple stuff, performances, all amazing. Everyone did a fantastic job.
Awesome job. Very good acting.
Especially Hawkeye.
Oh, Hawkeye was a huge improvement from the first movie.
Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye was fantastic in this movie. Scarlett Johansson was really good. Robert Downey Jr. is always great. Chris Hemsworth's always great. Chris Evans. It's pretty much all the main. Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk was great as well, and great motion capture for the Hulk scenes.
Special effects were absolutely amazing.
On point special effects. Yeah, I definitely, like, I don't know, I mean, there was a couple of shots early on, I thought some of Thor, like, they were having, because it's in the trailer, there's when they're having the fight in the forest, that's all snow.
Yeah, they looked a little stiff.
There were a couple of shoddy, like, CGI, like, the whole body is CGI, so the impact of the hit looks a little weird, but other than that, it got much better throughout the movie, and I really don't have any complaints. I mean, Hulkbuster versus Hulk is even better than what the trailers showed.
Oh, yeah, amazing fight.
And if you thought the trailers, I mean, I didn't watch the second couple trailers, I only watched the first one, but based on the first trailer, they gave away, like, nothing. So don't think you're going to get spoiled, don't think you saw the whole Hulkbuster fight, you didn't see the whole final battle in the city, none of that. There's plenty of great stuff, plenty of great surprises, other characters popping up. Ultron as a villain, he's not what he was in the trailer. If you're expecting, like, this really stoic and stern, no strings on me, all that stoic, badass stuff, he's a little different. He's a little more
human. Yeah,
he's a little more human. He seemed very stern and robotic in, and he is to a certain extent, but there's a lot more human in him, which makes sense.
Yeah.
And at first I thought his backstory was kind of rushed. Not his backstory, I thought his setup was kind of rushed, because as soon as he's made, he's like anti-Avengers, but he's an artificial intelligence, and just to be born right on the spot as like an adult, as a fully intelligent,
and know everything that's already happened,
and seeing all these files on the Avengers and stuff, it felt rushed, but I think that's the point.
Yeah, just to get it out there already that, yeah, that's why he doesn't like them.
The new characters, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, were awesome. Some returns for some characters, get some action, I'm not going to say who. They hid the Vision a lot, but everyone knows he exists. He's on the poster in the background, and there's some other images of him. Not going to go too much into like how he works and who he is and everything, because I don't think the trailers showed that stuff, but the Vision was awesome.
Yeah, really good character.
Talk a little about that in the spoilers. A little bit of spoilers. Try to keep this like way shorter than the fucking Hobbit video we made.
Right.
I don't even think my battery will let this video go that long. So yeah, the special effects and action were great.
Acting great.
A lot more tag team moves. Captain America with his shield and just all kinds of cool shit there.
Really good angles and shots. Really good character development too, for the most part. You see a lot of development from some characters. Especially,
not so much Captain America, but he was one of the only characters that, when everyone was kind of being haunted by something, he kind of held it together the most.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson's character, Black Widow, she got some good development. Like I said, the Ultron, his development into becoming a villain, I can forgive that being rushed because I think it was supposed to be. Rushed, though, and not even rushed, but just out of nowhere was,
Do we save that for the spoiler?
No, the Bruce Banner and...
Okay.
Bruce Banner and Black Widow have a thing going on, and that came out of absolutely nowhere. There's like no setup for this.
Yeah, we were watching the movie, and all of a sudden we just see them like
together.
And
they're like flirting with each other, and it's just like, when did this start? Exactly. And they also don't really explain, like, you know, Tony Stark blew up all his old Iron Man suits, now he has a bunch of new ones, whatever, he probably has built more. And then there's a thing with Thor, which I'm not going to spoil, but he does this thing, and it's kind of poorly explained and done really, really quickly, but it has to do with the plot, and I'll talk about it in the spoiler section, which we might as well just do. I mean, pretty much said everything we have to say, and there's really no complaints other than the few minor things I just mentioned. It's not going to lower the score, which is an 11 out of 10 for me.
Yes, 11 out of 10.
I don't think we gave, like, I don't think I was judging The Hobbit on my usual scale, because 11 is my highest. I think when we did The Hobbit, I was like, oh, like 9.5 or 10. It would probably, if I judged it on my regular scale, Hobbit probably would have been pretty high, but this is an 11 out of 10 movie. I think I like it better than The Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies. It's a more complete movie. A lot of people said the first one was too simple. You know, it was just, oh, all these guys have to get together, fight the bad guy. I was okay with that, because it's like the end of a big story arc. It's the big final, like, Deathly Hallows Part 2. But this one was more of a contained movie with character development and story and plot twists and everything. So yeah, I'm going to give it an 11 out of 10. If you haven't seen the movie, don't go any further into this video. Go see it. I mean, everyone's going to see it. You saw it already. But if you, for some reason, are living under a rock within an internet connection and you haven't seen it, go out and see it. But for anyone who has seen it, okay, spoiler section. Ready, set, go. Okay, so the Thor thing with the Infinity Gems, I thought it was cool that the red stuff from Thor 2 that was inside Natalie Portman was a gem. The Tesseract was a gem. I think they already confirmed Loki's scepter was one, but we find out that also.
More in detail when they actually show it.
Yeah, they pop it out of the blue crystal that it was in. And that's cool. There's about 4 of them revealed or something, and Thor saw all that. It's just the watering hole he went into. It's like there's one in every realm or something, he said.
Yeah.
It was just kind of rushed through, kind of not really explained that well. Kind of like how when he came back to Earth in the first Avengers, it was like, oh, there's black magic or whatever Odin did. They just poorly explained it, but that was okay. That was definitely heavy for the plot. They're definitely focused on the Infinity Gems now. These are something that the Avengers are actually looking at and considering.
Yeah.
And we saw one in Guardians of the Galaxy, the purple one. What else happened? A Hulkbuster, the destruction of that building was just absolutely... And pounding his face in with the thing, and just great comedy. We didn't mention the comedy in the original review, but the comedy is just amazing. Yeah,
really funny. That's some really good lines in there.
And it was never too much. It was never in the worst spot you could put it in. It was always at the perfect time. Them protecting the trigger, that huge just cutting between everybody, tag team moves, just protecting the trigger.
Such a great fight scene.
A whole army around them. That was just fantastic.
Great angles, good slow motion, good special effects running all through that little section.
The battery's getting low, so we could probably wrap this up. Quicksilver. I want him to not be dead because I feel like they kind of wasted that character. I think Aaron Taylor Johnson did a great job.
Yeah.
He was really fun to watch. His speed was awesome. It wasn't too overblown or too overpowered. It was really good speed. You could tell he wasn't as experienced as like Captain America. He could still get his ass kicked by them. Him and his sister Scarlet Witch, she was great too. Elizabeth Olsen, I think that's her name. They were both great, but yeah, he died. Hopefully he's not actually dead though. I mean, it's cool to kill characters, but I think you could do more with that character.
Yeah, I was just saying, it was a little rushed. You see him a lot, but then at the very end, he goes to save Hawkeye, and then he dies.
Yeah, and then you got...
Dies, hopefully not.
Hawkeye's family was great.
Oh,
that was, like we said, he's a well-written character in this movie, and the family stuff was awesome. The other thing I'll mention, Vision, Jarvis becoming Vision, that's really cool. Jarvis is always a fun character.
Yes.
His thoughts on humanity, picking up the hammer, all that's great. Captain America can almost lift it, that's cool too. That's
there's a little funny scene when they're sitting down and he actually moves the hammer a little bit and Thor's like, oh my god.
Like, you see the look on his face, and then... last thing, I guess, is the new Avenger team. You got Scarlet Witch, Falcon, Vision, Captain America, War Machine, and I think that's all just set up for, like, Civil War. Kind of that's his team. Maybe War Machine will go back to Iron Man's side. Because it's not a spoiler, I mean, Civil War's been out forever. Civil War is Iron Man versus Captain America. So if you didn't know that's what Captain America Civil War is going to be excited, because that'll probably be pretty cool. And yeah, in the after-credit scene, Thanos has the gauntlet, really not...
Yep, and he just says he wants to do it himself.
Yeah, you know, you fucking... Other people can't do it right, do it yourself, so... Yeah, I don't know, I don't really want to go into a whole discussion about if they're going to do the whole fucking full gauntlet with all the gems or anything. I got a low battery, but... Yeah, that's pretty much all we have to say about this movie. If there's anything else, mention it in the comments below. If I forgot anything important about the movie, I'll put it in the comments below or in the description box. So, yeah.
Check it out.
Thanks for watching this video.
Subscribe to him.
Tell me what you guys thought of the movie in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys later. Follow me on Instagram, subscribe like he said, rate the video please, and talk to you guys later. Bye.